If you've heard anything in the news about the Underground recently, you probably will have heard of the new trains destined for the Piccadilly Line. But what will these new trains bring for the line? They were supposed to enter service this year to replace the current 1973 stock trains, but as of July 2025, their introduction to service has been delayed to at least the second half of 2026 due to unexpected technical issues. Before we begin, please consider subscribing to this channel if transport-related content is interesting to you. New trains for the Piccadilly Line have been discussed for a long time, with TfL first wanting them to enter service in 2014. Obviously, this was never going to happen. S-Stocks was still being built and rolled out in 2014, so TfL clearly had other priorities back then. This proposal led to the larger project of New Tube for London, which aims to replace London's oldest tube trains on the Bakerloo, Piccadilly, Central and Waterloo and City lines, as well as increasing capacity on each line by allowing more trains per hour to run. By 2019, 94 new Piccadilly Line trains were ordered by TfL at a cost of £1 billion. These were built in a specialist manufacturing plant in Gaul and in Vienna in Austria. However, so far, only one train has made it into TfL's hands to be tested. The one train that has made it to TfL for testing has not had a smooth journey so far, as it is not easy to introduce a complex and groundbreaking design of train onto existing infrastructure that is over 120 years old in places. TfL has obviously not released the exact reason that is holding back the trains, but the Evening Standard newspaper has made an article regarding the trains being rumoured to not have fit in the line's tunnels during testing. Obviously, this is a rumour from a newspaper, so you should take it with a massive grain of salt. In response, TfL's commissioner denied these claims. The trains accompany a £2.9 billion investment to the line as a whole, with upgrades in the form of infrastructure works having already taken place on parts of the line. Further into the future, the line will also have moving block signalling or CBTC installed to replace the current conventional fixed block signalling. When the 2024 stocks enter service, they will be compatible with the existing signalling. Now let's look at the features of these trains. Most notably, they are the first deep-level underground train to contain air conditioning on board. In the underground portions, I don't know how this will work, as releasing hot air from the trains into the tunnels and stations could lead to even hotter stations, which cannot be ventilated. When the trains leave tunnels, the air conditioning will work normally, leading to hopefully cooler trains. These trains are also walk-through, similar to S-Stocks, meaning that passengers can easily spread throughout the train and walk from one end to the other. Like any new trains these days, they contain better wayfinding and passenger information provision through live information displays and announcements. One controversial thing about these trains is the carriage layout. They are formed of 9 shorter carriages compared to the 6 longer carriages of a 1973 stock, leading to a unique wheel layout which causes some cars to appear as if they are floating. This may also affect the way the cars swing on curves, meaning that TfL may need to modify some bends and tunnels on the line to ensure that the trains clear them safely. They also have a very sleek and stylish interior with a new maquette design inspired by station architecture on the Piccadilly Line, LED lighting, and more luggage and accessible space when compared to the 1973 stock. Personally, I think the 2024 stock trains look amazing and a worthy replacement for the 1973 stock. Those trains are much loved by passengers even after 50 years of service, so the 2024 stock has a lot to live up to, especially in terms of reliability. I hope the new trains enter service smoothly and there are no further delays, and then we'd maybe be more likely to see new trains on the Bakerloo Line if these are a success. On another note, the 1973 stocks are about to hit 50 years of age. If you happen to be in London on the 19th of July, go on the Piccadilly Line, as the trains will be exactly 50 years old, which is an impressive feat that most trains do not achieve. Thank you for sticking around this far. I hope you now know a little bit more about the Piccadilly Line. If you enjoy this sort of content, make sure to subscribe and leave a like on today's video.